Now, if you're going to be heading to any watch parties this afternoon and evening, great forecast. Temperature is going to be in the 80s out there, and it's going to be comfortable. So great grilling forecast, great watch party forecast if you're going to be watching on the patio. Make sure of sun and clouds through the afternoon. Now, don't let the seasonably warm conditions fool you. We have 8 days until the fall season, so tomorrow will be a week away from astronomical fall. The equinox happens Monday, September 22nd at 2:19 in the afternoon. High temperatures in the 80s for now, and we'll call it upper 80s, upper 70s, low 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday. So a little bit cooler Tuesday and Wednesday. That's because we're going to have some rain chances from an area of low pressure offshore. But notice Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we start ramping the temperatures up, even flirting with the 90-degree mark as we close out the work week later this week. So yeah, summer making one last final push before we get into the fall season. High pressure's in control today. That's keeping us dry. Notice a lot of high clouds spreading in across the eastern Carolinas. That's from this area of low pressure that is just offshore here. Now that coastal low, or that non-tropical low, is likely going to be moving a little bit more onshore as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, and that's why rain chances are going to go up a little bit for Tuesday and Wednesday. High pressure in control today. We have a few clouds spreading in, but no rain chances. We'll be dry through most of the day on Monday, but notice there's going to be a few spotty raindrops here and there. I have introduced a 20% chance of a spotty shower or two for Monday. And then this area of low pressure drives a little bit closer to the coast. More of the heavier and more widespread rain is going to be over the eastern Carolinas, but we'll get some isolated showers here and there for Tuesday and also for Wednesday as that area of low pressure just kind of drives up the North Carolina and Virginia coastline there. We're not looking at much rain, 1/100 of an inch to 1/10 of an inch of rainfall through Wednesday. If you happen to get a downpour, one of those isolated downpours over the next few days, you'll be looking at more of that 1/10 to maybe 1/4 of an inch of rain. But yeah, this isn't going to be much. We need some rain though. We need a good soaker. Yeah, it's been a while. We have seen some abnormally dry conditions creep up over the area. It's a cool and comfortable start, fall-like start. 54 in Lincolnton right now, 54 Statesville. We're at 60 in Charlotte, 48 degrees at Boone. I've seen some folks there running in some hoodies on King Street and some sweatpants as well to stay warm. We're in the mid-80s this afternoon, though. Later today, we'll be in the mid-80s, mid-70s for the mountains. It will be a slightly warmer day compared to yesterday. We're dropping back into the 50s and low 60s, slightly warmer tomorrow morning. Even Boone and Jefferson will likely stay in the 50s tomorrow as those clouds kind of trap in some of that heat that we saw from today. We'll see low to mid 80s tomorrow, low to mid 70s for the mountains with those spotty shower chances. Tropics still remaining tame. Eastern Atlantic, we've got a tropical wave that has a 60% chance of tropical development. Latter half of this week, maybe by next weekend, we could see a tropical system there, but still way far out. No threat to the U.S. or the Carolinas at this time. Something we'll monitor for you. We're in the 80s here through Tuesday, some 70s on Wednesday with more clouds and spotty showers, and then we ramp up with those summer-like temperatures by Thursday, Friday, and heading into next weekend.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.